Okay, hello. Thing looks good. Yeah, so again, we're here for another session here on Fox, and yeah, let me just show you the results right now. So we have a good winning streak, so hopefully can just keep going on with this, and yeah, just continue with the streak. So let's switch to the problem of the day. Should be a bit easier than other days here, but this one is a cool problem. So Liberty Damitsumari kind of a shape that you can see with the white stones here, you need to kind of use that. So that will be the hint of the problem here. And let me start the ads here to start on Twitch. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so today was also the LG Cup first round, and from the second round there's gonna be other players that have seeded rounds that are gonna come. And let me just go and maybe share. So tomorrow is gonna be the second round, and I just wanted to share the kind of draws. Yeah, I do not have it yet right now. Maybe I'll come back later on and just share with you guys. How can I find this? I had on Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna see later. Yeah, I don't know where to go and check. So, anyways, let me just go and find some opponent in the meantime. Yeah, if you guys know where to go and check a site, so I can share here. There was interesting matchups coming up. Let me go back and check. Cannot see. Anyways, yeah, nice to see you, Intricate. Thanks for the support as always. Thank you very much. Yeah, so at this time of the day, should be easier for you to watch. Okay, just checking. Okay, let's go. Hopefully we can play this one. Okay, so we're white this time. We switch the screens here. Find a game, so here you go. It says white. I'm gonna keep playing the star points, so playing kind of balanced. Okay, so black did play this kind of 2 Komoko stuff here, so playing rather solid territory, kind of oriented. And hi Dumpling, nice to see you. Hope you have a nice day as well. So against this, I like to just approach high. Overall, just being kind of influence oriented against this kind of territory. So I'm just gonna approach this way. And then yeah, usually black kind of like to attach this way, especially these days, because this pincer, we don't see it much anymore. And players that play kind of 2 Komokus or 3-4 point like this, they always kind of attach here. 8 done soon, yeah, hopefully, if you can keep the winning streak going on. I'm yet to make my mind to climb. When you're ready, I guess. Yeah, so this would be standard to just extend here. Sometimes if you want to be a bit more aggressive, just attach here. Try to make some exchange. But then, yeah, probably this one would be a bit more standard. If this one was 1 low, because it's less kind of aggressive to the side, maybe attaching could be a thing. But this one, just gonna extend here simply. I'm playing bots too much. Yeah, maybe if you play too much against bots, could kind of be a bit weird when you play against humans. I never played too much against bots in general. Or maybe against bots that are kind of here on Fox. Okay, so against this, black playing this one could have also been big. Trying to aim at something around here. I could just respond, but usually if you find that this kind of side is more valuable than here, pincering could be one thing. But responding still is probably okay. Shouldn't be bad. But then black's gonna probably attach here and Hane, and this way kind of take away the influence on the left side. And if you think that's not interesting, then pincer something around here probably is slightly better. Yeah, just that one. There's this attach and Hane. Kind of annoying. You know what? I'm gonna pincer. I don't really play pincer too much, especially these days, but I'm gonna try to play a bit different. Interesting that black jumps. I would expect much more like double approach or maybe this one. So I guess if respond, it's gonna look something like this. Yeah, didn't expect this one at all. I think you usually just respond here. If you jump this way, black's gonna play here. Maybe you could play this kind of way, jump this one, you attach, just take the corner, something like this. If you just respond, black's gonna play probably this one. And then crawl here, turn this kind of thing, you get the side. I guess. Not really what I wanted initially. But yeah, this one, this kind of cap Looks annoying because also this side is gonna become pretty big. Maybe I can... So this cap attach black could maybe honey. Yeah, I guess just respawn, but maybe you could jump this way. And Sumia, nice to see you as well. I feel a bit uncomfortable here, but it should be okay. So the usual Joseki should be to crawl here, turn this one, crawl again, and then jump. Get the side and then aim at something around here. And against this H17, follow up somewhere like Kosumi and just go outside, kind of thing. I don't know what's the kind of updated like Joseki stuff here. Sometimes you can also just kick here, try to let black just take this one stone. Yeah, but overall, I think we want to play this one and get the side. I'm gonna play with the old knowledge here. We'll see if this is good or not. So we can kind of aim at this type of thing, at this wedge here. Against this one you could respond, but then still black can maybe kind of take this 3-3 point. Yeah, this kind of wall outside isn't really kind of too strong. And then preventing this kind of attach from black seems important, because you don't want to get cut off here. This stone might be isolated, and then we need to put some other moves, spend some moves to save these stones. And this kind of move, maybe it's fine, but then black can play this incente, because if not, you can push and cut here. Against the corner is better though, but then black can be stronger here. Yeah, it's just played this one. Maybe it is a bit too slow, but I'm gonna go anyways. Something around here, Kosumi, I expect. Also, there was timing. Maybe at some point could have played here, this kick and descent. That could have been also quite important. But yeah, the game is not going to be decided at this point, so if we can play well afterwards should be fine. Yeah, this kind of point seems to be big, responding here and this one basically. Maybe some point around here as well, trying to go for the upper side there. Don't know when you can actually crowd this one turn. Maybe then you can play this one. Now it's a bit too late to try to make this kind of exchange. I never liked that Joseki for black. Anyone know what Key says about it? Yeah, I mean, it's probably fine though, but it's always the problem about here. And is it bad? I don't think so. But yeah, you could say like it's giving a lot on the left side, so it all depends on how black can use this wall. I need to check like what it says overall. could kind of enclose here. Playing this one seems to be big as well. Attach, in this case, you don't have the ladder on both sides. I think it's a little bit less playable. Usually attach this kind of thing, you need to have ladders. Yeah, the top side might become big. So this is one thing we need to probably play something. Question is, do we enclose here and go a bit slowly, or just play this one straight away? Yeah, I think let's go here. Yeah, we'll check it later with the this one, 8 ones. I played with old knowledge. Need to update some things in my brain. But yeah, the corner here is also a question mark from both sides. I guess white wedge instead of Nobi. Yeah, that one wedging here. Yeah, maybe that was important. Yeah, I thought about that briefly, but shouldn't be bad. Like, maybe it's inaccuracy. So that one, against this, you just jump. Even with the second kind of further enclosure, with this one you jump. And this way you kind of say that we destroyed the top's kind of black's potential, and next we can maybe slide or peep around here. Against this type of thing, a bit shocked about down. Well, maybe it's fine. I mean, I would expect much more like this kind of thing, but it's probably fine. Trying to playing this one or attach here, I guess. Do we slide, play something there? I could maybe peep in this case with this jump isn't really like suiting well. I mean, you could slide and then let black play this one and then just jump. Because getting kicked here could be a bit annoying with this kind of wedge. Yeah, also the question is, against this one, if black blocks, do you just trade for the corner? Let black have the outside type of thing. Yeah, let me just slide. I think this one. And if black responds, is probably a good exchange to make. And then we just jump over here. Maybe this one you crawl one still. Yeah, next if we can attach, this is pretty good. We can kind of connect these two groups. So I think black would try to kind of disconnect around here. Crawl back with Tenuki, yeah. Yeah, Tenuki makes sense. Yeah, if black responds, probably want to play this one, but yeah, probably Tenuki is right. Something around here. As white, your plan is kind of to take away this potential, aim at this wedge, and play on the bottom side, which is open here. Still, this we can attach. Doesn't really help too much, I think.
秒読みを始めます。
So just using my time here. I will connect. If jump, probably. Actually, maybe against jump we kind of enclose here. But then normally attach should be better because you're actually fixing around here at the same time. And if black plays something around here, yeah, so this one might actually... that could be a bit too far. Yeah, it's interesting, like, do you want to attach here, fix this, let black play this area, or do you play here, protect the corner, and let black kind of goes play something around here? Not too sure.
残り2回です。
I mean, if you think like you could live at any point with moves like this claw and this one, it's probably still fine.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, let me attach. I don't know. Like, it actually fixes this area at the same time. And if black wants to push through, you can kind of... Yeah, this group feels hard to attack, I agree. But then fixing this and having some sort of points around here is also kind of big. And we can reduce this area as well. So if black Hanes played this one and extend, you block. Looks good. And if push and cut, there's this cut from white here. So it shouldn't be too scary. And as for this side, against this, you just descend. You can probably try to reduce around here. But yeah, maybe this could be a bit slow. So that is one thing. Need to be careful. If just extend something here, then I'll play away. And black to Tenuki, you get Haned. And suddenly it puts kind of pressure to the corner. So this I wouldn't really expect from black. So now there's this bottom side that is pretty big, that's left. And then that one. So maybe it could be something here, descend, jump, and then kind of extend here type of move. Or wedge this one here. Yeah, anyways, this game is hard for black to get the center. It all depends on what black kind of plays. But yeah, if black is gonna try to get here, this side is gonna be white's territory. And then we need to choose at what line we want to decrease or reduce this center area. And how much do we play on this side or the bottom left corner? I think black going at this 3-3 point is pretty big as well. But yeah, it's weird that black is kind of thinking hard here. So I would say Tenuki is kind of difficult to read plan here. Just Hane and then extend. Because this, if black just goes back, already we gained a lot with this simple exchange. Black cannot play 09, for example. And then I'm just gonna enclose here. Put pressure on these 3 stones. And let's say if the whole left side here is territory, it should be around Yeah, 25, maybe 30 points. Then you have something like 15 points around here if you can hunt and block. Yeah, that one you just Atari and block here. Don't see the problem. Yeah, not wanting to cut from this side anyways. Just gonna block here. And against cut, just extend. Okay, interesting to cut this way. But seems like a bit of an overplay to play this. Do we play extend or connect? Connect should be better concerning here, but then... Maybe descend could be a move. But then something around here is kind of weak.
9、残り1回です。
Yeah, usually extend is better kind of shape for the center. Connect looks interesting though with this. Yeah, I think connect, because this one we cannot really try to go do something over there.
4、5、6、7
I think it's close. So black would hunt it here. Okay, that one I'm a bit surprised. You could actually play away with this one. So this extend you just respond. I mean, maybe still putting move.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Didn't know. It looks just huge to play here. Can take away all the kind of RG over there. But yeah, could be greedy. We'll see. Because this kind of honey here, Tiger's Mouth, might just strengthen this side a bit too much. Maybe this wasn't really good. Something around here. Taking this point is still like huge though. But maybe should have played someone right here. Extend might have been better rather than connect. I feel like today I'm a bit off. Hi, Dragos. I'm a complete beginner. In your opinion, should I play based on strategy or should I follow my intuition and learn from experience? Learn from experience and reviews. Yeah, that is 100% correct. By the way, thank you for the sub and support.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
That one there's definitely bad RG, but against here there's this kind of wedge. Yeah, I don't like the moves I'm playing today. Some things feels a bit off. 9x9 playing 50 games at first.
4、5、6、7
Yeah, that seems like a proper move to play around here. So we'll try to crawl and live on the top side. Maybe we could do something around here, like attach, cut.
3、4、5、6、7、8
Let me crawl first. You don't want to get blocked, because black can take the eye shape away. Yeah, if you can kind of push through here, should be fine. So that one here cut, Atari just push through this side. Maybe here just extend this one here cut.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Maybe this is not really good as well. This side could be a problem around here actually.
1、2、
Yeah, we need to be
3、
careful at the
4、
right side.
5、6、7、8、9。
F3 was quite
残り2
brave.
回です。
Yeah, I think putting a move around here was probably better. It looks just greedy to just play away from the battlefield. And hi Baduk Bum, nice to see you.
2、3、
Hope you're doing
4
good.
5、6、7、8、
When I play
9。
Fox, I miss. Okay. Yeah, that one I think you can Atari and push through. This influence shouldn't do too much, and these two stunts. Yeah, this result I don't mind. Usually you say that you don't want to kind of let black Ponuki in the center, but if you can just push through and disconnect the top side, yeah, that I don't mind. Yeah, you can play that, I guess. Okay, maybe there's a bit of an ice, but you can still go back here and like, how much is this worth for just letting push through?
1、2、3。
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Something like this and then here. You want to continue putting pressure on that side.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、
Maybe something
8、
here.
9。
With here playing this one and taking this down, take the base away type of thing. A bit of more on the aggressive side. Yes, that one you just extend. Block, you just crawl back. Or maybe still white hasn't got eye shape. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we need to go back simply here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I didn't know. The problem with this extend is like black can play here and you take this Han away from white, and then the eye shape for this group is getting a bit iffy. Yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of off this game. Not really
4、5、
comfortable.
6、7、8。
So block, I'll just play here.
残り1回です。
Okay, this feels good that the opponent is thinking here. So I would say black should block. And maybe this kind of move. But,
1、
so I would like to
2、
jump around
4、
here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Interesting. Yeah, that one will push. At least I can get inside a little bit here.
1
Yeah, actually we need to be careful about the eye of this group. Yeah, maybe for that reason to go from the top was kind of better. Everything kind of feels off for this game. Push, then jump, reduce the center type thing. I will definitely extend. Yeah, it's true that if you can live in comfortably, black has no territory. If you can just invade, go inside here.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So as for improving, okay. Usually you don't want to play this kind of moves because it kind of feels liberties here with these two stones. Unless you go for the kill, but that, I mean, should be a bit difficult.
2
I mean, should we
3
maybe surround here?
4 5 6 7 8
Didn't know, maybe could have surrounded, jumped there, but I wasn't sure. Just connect. It's a bit painful to connect, but we can still peep. That one shouldn't be too good because of this.
1
Just makes sense if it goes for a kill and play this kind of
4
thing, but then
6 7 8 9
there is definitely some super bad RG around here. But yeah, we'll jump this way. And always I can Hane take this one stone if I want to live. So it's important to kind of infiltrate here first.
4 5
This one we just bump probably.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
That one I don't know if it's that. Maybe this bump and then cut, connect. Doesn't seem to work though.
1 2
Maybe I've missed something. Maybe Hane was better here rather than this one. But Hane there is kind of cut Aji. Maybe Crow here.
1 2
Yeah, but that one doesn't really do too much, I think. And if black cuts here, there's gonna be this kind of wedge. I think this black is doing a bit of mistakes, because if you cut from this side, it shouldn't be too much things in the corner. Yeah, black can connect, but if you cannot kill these stones, probably all these exchanges aren't really good. We'll see. The right side actually is a bit concerning with this type of move. Especially if we get surrounded here.
1 2 3 4 5 6
So this
7
block push here,
8
Atari, just go through. That doesn't seem to work if I just block. I mean, maybe you still play here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nah. I did play here this one, but I'm not sure. Maybe this Hane was better. I think black will try to crawl inside there. Because this one we just bump bamboo joint here. If you can jump somewhere around here, you can see the whole group here in the center is kind of floating still. I don't think all the exchange here black has gained too much. Should be kind of AB point with this and wedge here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's really trying to go for a kill. Is this really possible?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's Hane. I think you take this way. Let black Hane if wants to. Still have this kind of attachment like this threatened here.
5, 6.
Yeah, I mean, usually this is difficult group to kill, but if we play some mistake, you never know. Need to be careful. So that one probably need to descend here because we don't want to get kind of hunted. This you can see the eye shape is getting kind of thin.
1, 2, 3.
Probably something around here, Kosumi or slide.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
If black
8.
plays here, I will just try to wedge. Interesting to see this at this point. I'll block once. I think you block once, Hane. So if I put a move there, should be dead. The corner, like Kosumi, something like this. This one you slide, this one you jump.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think you still block here. Don't know if I should play away with this one. So going to Atari and then connect and then take the corner and let black play this one. Try to attach and live with this group. But yeah, black can gain a lot of points here.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe we should still play here. But if black can save, can also put pressure to these stones. Yeah, I think we need to tenuki here. Kind of put pressure with this connect wedge stuff.
2、3、
Gonna give
4、
black some points
5
here. But it's definitely bigger to take the corner. At least with this group we're fine. And yeah, black's gonna play something around here. Or maybe this one. I think attach here. Just extend this one.
3、
Hopefully I
4、
can block.
5、6、7、
Maybe you do block here, but then this atari, the center is gonna get quite a thick shape.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
I do think we have a bit of concern around here with this one. Cannot block because of this. We block this one, still push through this way and then wedge. But you can see the whole, this side is gonna become really huge.
5
Yeah, I think we need to play here. Take this cutting point away and then block here. Now it's about living with these two groups, basically. Yeah, if we can play this one, there should be here a bit. Some aji around wedge.
1、2、
Maybe.
3、4、5、6、
Kind of feels small somehow.
8。
Yeah, I think black maybe wants to play a bit more aggressive here. Push, for example, because this one I can turn. Kind of feels nice to play here. Limit the side and then kind of poke at the center with stuff like this. And we can still peep around here. Maybe still this one.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Yeah, it could be annoying to play, get played here. But I'm also asking a question about the black group that is here in the center and limiting this side at the same time. I think now we want to place something on the bump side. So peep here first and then play here probably. This group should be okay now. Can't let white cut here, so it's gonna be this. And then you play this one. And Hane should be almost center. Because of Aji around here. So at least now with this group, yeah, there's a bit of stuff around here maybe, but should be overall fine. So I'm gonna block. Yeah, black can extend here, but you don't want to play this one, let black push through, so we're gonna play here. Black has no territory, so if we can live with all groups that we have, should be good. Like this is almost like 40 points. Yes, that. I think we need to put a move something around here. Maybe push this better. Too sure no.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Something around here. There's a huge difference between peep as well, but could be annoying with this kind of push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
This one seems definitely a bit too slow to just connect here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I don't know, maybe this move is also too passive. Threatening to turn here some sort of endgame just a bit. I don't even know if this one is... Yeah, I should have at least pushed here. I'm telling you guys, I'm feeling not too good overall.
3、4、
About this game right here.
6。
Being at this kind of push. Getting blocked here is huge. Need to protect with some move. Maybe playing this one and just making an eye.
2、3。
Can let white cut here, so protect and just this one. At least now we're live here, we're live here. Oh my god, I missed this one as well. Yeah, I'm not in a good shape today at all. Holy, I missed this. Cause this push here cut this Atari. Oh my days. Now we could be in big trouble, in fact.
1、2、3、
What am I doing? This is so bad.
5、6、7、8、9。
I guess still need to push. Yeah, we're in trouble right now. This was a very bad move. Ay, ay, ay.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Guess we'll need to cut and make this kind of call. Yeah, black and peep, this is stupid. At least I have some local call threats around here. Hopefully.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Hmm? I mean, I guess, but I cannot kind of respond there. Technically, it should be still call against Atari can play here.
4。
Yeah, we're playing really bad this game. This one here, making a call here.
1、2、
Has to be some call threats around here.
5、6、7。
So maybe still a call it connects this one here, this here, here. No, that is just
1、
a lie.
2、3、4、5、6。
Okay, we're gonna make it a call. Something around here seems big. It's not cool if you played the other push. That one I can still block. Maybe you take and then use this block for call threat. Although usually you just push.
1、2。
Yeah, it's take. That one we need to. Yeah, we need to take. Cannot ignore this. Against this one probably can, but again not against that one. So next my aim is to block here. Thing is, pushing here, connecting is a bit bad RG for the outside here, so this is why I didn't Atari. It's gonna be bad concerning here.
2、3、4。
Maybe now we do Atari though, and then connect.
1、2、3、4。
No,
Go.
probably not. Just pushing here. In fact, don't want to continue too much because... Wait a minute, this... Yeah, hane here and then...
2、3、
This should be fine to play though, at least this. Take... You have some culprits around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Should be still threatening to kill. Wait, I want... connecting.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
That one, there's some culprits again here. Maybe peep.
1、2、3。
And push next, try to aim to something around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
What am I doing, in fact? Like, this one's probably too small of a culprit, but should have played it there.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I played weird from the start. Like, I don't know, something is off today. Sometimes it happens, and that one might be dead. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't honey this. So this one, probably Atari here, then connect, then use this culprits here.
1、2、
This probably
3、
is one
4、
of the worst
5、
played games
6、7。
I did here in stream. Just cannot think at all. I'm sorry. Sometimes it is the way it goes. Kind of shame because overall I think at the beginning was going well.
4、5、6、7、8。
Yeah, I just have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I can unsub Olive. GG's, pack your bags. Stream's over.
1、
Nah,
2、
but
3、4、
I'm kind of
5、
shocked by myself because even missing, I missed so many moves. Like that one, probably I could say the topside stuff as well. Yeah, but this one is shocking.
1、2、3、4、5、
I just cannot
6、
live like this. No way.
7、8、
You know what?
9、
Let's resign. Or time, whatever. Ah. Yeah, did all go wrong from here? I guess usually something around jump. Yeah, that one maybe black's not gonna play because it's just strengthening this. This one you just descend. Maybe you don't really mind too much. Nah, I don't think this guy was spotting at all. Maybe at this point it's already tough here. Need to maybe just extend here, but something around here. But yeah, if just this vendor, there will be no adventure. Yeah, the center. I think you can test this ambition with I3. Yeah, this one would have been more aggressive. Try to aim at this kind of attachment. But then there's here. Yeah, if you can, you want to go with this. Try to be more ambitious. Think from here. But then what do you do against this type of move? Yeah, but I think here I'll just defend. I'll probably play the same. Maybe you jump this way, not sure. Maybe this one also should extend this way. Because if here, the stone to be here is better than to be connected. And that one you could probably descend, threatening to honey. If block, maybe something around here. And hi, Rusty. F3 was fine, IMO. You know what? This game I will definitely review with fine art because I'm sorry. This was a pretty bad display. How do you do this? Okay, we're gonna leave the room once. Play here. Oh wow, really? Just one-sided like this? Huh. Am I that much behind? That's me this game. There you go. Yeah, kind of shocked it was this bad. Really? Oh, loud? Okay, I will try to. I did kind of still loud. Okay, thanks for telling me. I didn't know it was this. I did still decrease the volume. The stone sounds went 200% higher suddenly. Okay. Thanks for the comment. I will definitely try to fix this. Yeah, I'm surprised to see this. Like, if Finite is even trying to attach and go for just a. I guess it's just saying that it's worse. This is why it tries to kind of increase as much points here. Wow. Yeah, so this one I guess probably wedge here, play away maybe. Yeah. So just wedge simply. Okay, I should remember this one to not play this one, but wedge right away. So actually connected to the corner. Okay. I guess it was kind of a odd knowledge. Smoke skipped again. Hopefully nothing bad. But yeah, it happens. Probably extend still, I don't know. Yeah, it does agree with going back. Because the problem if you play here, when block, you don't have this honey anymore, and this group is gonna become pretty weak. So this is why I didn't play this, but yeah, maybe this is just too soft. What about this at the beginning? Something like this. Yeah, so if you're even just starting to play or don't know how to use the AI, I would not like use it for every move, but just a spot like this when you don't know where it went wrong too much. I guess it's really kind of a useful tool. Usually you want to review yourself and then try to but maybe if you're just starting could be difficult, so just using it as a tool to kind of see where were the big blunders type of thing is probably the best way to go, and not too focusing on much on every move, because there's probably a lot of things that you still don't understand. Yeah, so even if you play here, I guess we're just worse. And worse by a mile. Yeah, I mean, I cannot say. Oh, so the border volume? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna decrease to like... Rusty, how's this going? Yeah, I mean, the thing is with the graph, you cannot just tell with that. But maybe, intricate, your suspicion could be... Because I didn't feel this bad, but when you look at the graph... But yeah, sometimes still loud to me. Oh, okay, I just cannot do too much then. Hopefully it's not... Maybe if I restart the stream would get fixed. I did have the kind of volume. Is it only Rusty or only other people in chat is also having some volume problems? Just to know. But yeah, you don't want to just say the opponent is cheating just with this graph. Like, that is not kind of a accurate description. But yeah, maybe... The problem with this game, for example, which raises a suspicion, is like I didn't know where the game went really that much wrong. I guess around here, but don't want to say stuff too much. Yeah, okay. You can reduce desktop volume output. Ah, I know now. Okay, thanks for... Actually, because I have different... Yeah, now I know. Thanks for telling me, Rusty. So, I have different kind of scenes, or just boards. So, for the review, and the ones I used the fine art, and I think I didn't check the volume on the other parts. So, I think should be fixed with this, Rusty. Here... Okay, maybe the other one. Okay, now should be better, right? If I just do this. Yes, I didn't kind of adjust the volume on kind of other parts. So I used the main board and then switch for the review and whatnot. So should be good to go from now on. Yeah, but I'm kind of surprised that this position is just worse for white. And maybe this shape is kind of really not good, like on the side here. And black can decrease the corner. Let me see. So attach, maybe you could choose something different. Looks good to me though. Oh yeah, that one, that could be, yeah, big point to play that one. Yeah, putting pressure on this kind of free stones that have no base. Need to have a plan against this though. Something around here. Maybe this way. Didn't change? Okay. Maybe it's after the effect I did that the volume just kind of bugs with it. Don't know. So about here. Oh, it extends this one. Oh, this is responding here probably with stuff like this. No. Okay, still responding, but it's gotta be some bad RG with honey and cut. And you can squeeze on the first line. This is why black is honeying probably. Or even honey and connect. Because you would think you don't need a put a move. Just want to see. Okay. Guess still kind of cut around here is kind of annoying. Didn't change play some stone the best way. Okay. That is weird. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's true. Don't know what's the reason behind this. Thank you for the clip. Because I did reduce desktop audio, I think. Because there's the mic, there's the main board. Yeah, maybe not this time. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem from next on. Okay, need to check after the stream. Okay, so for this game, yeah, I think I'll end the review here. Can actually just take the sound away. Maybe the feeling of feeling the game is a bit off could be some sort of suspicion, but I don't know. Cannot point clearly. Okay, anyway, so what was at least an instructive game concerning here, at least this Joseki. So remember, not responding here, but always you can probably just wedge this way and play like this. Yeah, cutting through here seems to be pretty big, and after this one you can still just kind of push descend anyway, so we don't need to kind of respawn here straight away. And yeah, this way also you can connect to these stones, so don't need to worry about getting kind of surrounded. Yeah, so I guess this. Okay, thanks for the game. let me switch the screens. So let me go here. So black problem of the day here. Try to kill white here. So there's gonna be liberty problems of this group over here. So try to exploit this. Yes, good now. Okay, didn't change anything. So if it works, all good. Okay, so I will give you guys a few seconds here. Let me just post my YouTube channel. If you didn't go and check yet, I'll be happy if you can go take a look. I was planning to upload a video today, but couldn't really. Didn't have the time, so would probably do today. With playing against the AI is what I'm kind of planning to upload. I checked the game prob, not a bot. Yeah. I mean, did play pretty bad, so it's not an excuse. F6 would be my move. Yeah, let's move on from that. C6, yeah, 8 once exactly. So C6 is the move to play right here. Actually, what can you think else? Maybe there's not much candidate moves when you think about it, apart from cut. Because anything kind of standard like connect, white can just increase space, and this there's no way to kind of kill with twice. Yeah, cut. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something is happening here. Yeah, not my day. A lot of weird stuff happening. What is this? Just it go dark. Yeah, okay, you know what, let's forget about it, because I just can't look at this, like it's just all dark. Nothing's going on today. Yeah, so C6 was the correct move. Maybe you can kind of put it... You know what, I'm gonna use this. I don't know if it's possible. Let me just open Sabaki once more. Still review the problem for you guys. Okay, here we go. It was something like this. So yeah, check my YouTube channel if you want to take a look at my videos. I did upload about the game review I did, and also if you want to watch the VODs, because Twitch are kind of erasing after 1 week. If you're gonna want to take a look about games I did play before, you can watch them all on YouTube. It's all dual streamed, so you can go take a look over there. Okay, here we go. So black, the only move is to actually cut here. So after this one, white's kind of most standard move would probably be that one. So if you cut here, try to increase space, that won't work because black can atari from this side. And here you just take everything. So after this cut right here, white has a few responses, so that one doesn't work with this. So as white, you need to play a move that kind of protects against this one at d5. So there's this and this one. So if you play here, that one actually black can push. White cannot cut here because you take, and this is not enough space here. White has only one eye. And if white connects, you can just connect here. And that one black just takes, and that one black connects. This way takes this our way. And white has only one eye, so this is not going to work. Yes, after this one, it is kind of difficult to deal with the move. Maybe the question is, after, if white plays this one, what do you do? So here I give you guys a few seconds what to do as black. Oh, I got now rusty, the wonders of Windows. Maybe we can switch to Linux. Yeah, so that one, black and Atari here first, is the strongest response, d5, e6. Yeah, so white needs to play here, then you Atari, and then you can dead shape in 3, correct, 8 once. Every non-gamer should come to Linux. Yeah. If you don't need like yeah, the thing is also all the Go applications, a lot of them are on Windows. I mean Fox, notoriously. Oh, OBS does crash on Linux. Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, so that one is the sequence to kind of kill white here. So after this cuts, so this might be the strongest, kind of trickiest response, but you can all Atari and dead shape in 3. And apart from this, I just don't see many kind of response that white could do. So yeah, that one, and then this other kind of block here, but this one you can just push here, and you needed to see that white cannot make this eye because black can just take these stones. So that was the kind of main thing, variation to show these two. And yeah, maybe let's go stick with this. So yeah, would be over for the day. And yeah, the win streak is over, but next time, yeah, we'll bounce back. Just today didn't feel comfortable. Yeah, but it happens. Yeah, more wins next time for sure. But yeah, this is kind of a progress for any Go player. You need to just learn from each wins and losses as well. Okay, so yeah, I'll be maybe watching along if I can tomorrow. So there's gonna be the LG Cup, the second round if you follow the Go World, and it's gonna be an interesting kind of a matchup. I just want to see. I just saw before streaming the kind of draws. Okay, I have it. I just cannot. Okay, this is gonna be this game should be a really good watch. Like Ichiri Kiryu versus Wan Xinghe. Like this one is probably really huge. And then Shiminjun and Toramaru, like that one also could be huge. I mean every game is kind of big, but I would pick these two to be. And Byun versus Iyama. Yeah, I would say Ichiki versus Wan Xinghe is probably the most interesting one. And maybe Dinha versus... Also, if you want to watch like some informed Japanese player, this matchup could be really interesting. Although, I think it's going to be a tough matchup. So there's 16 players. And yeah, Toramaru, Shinmijun, I guess as well. So there's these three. Yeah, this one also is really, really good watch. Like, interesting matchup. Shinmijun and Toramaru. Yeah. So Japanese players, I think it's 3. Or maybe I missed one probably. I say yeah, Iyama, Yuta, and Byun Sangil as well. Don't forget. And should be around 10 a.m. here in Asia. So maybe if you're in the US, could watch at kind of evening, nighttime. For European people, you could probably watch the kind of interesting end kind of parts when you wake up a morning. So if you're on Fox, I think they're all showing the games. Also on Taijin, you can go and check. All the links are on my channel if you want to take a look. Install the app, why not? And yeah, should be good to go. So yeah, thanks for watching me today. Thanks for all the support. Thank you very much. Also, if you have Twitch Prime and you haven't used yet, if you can use it on this channel, I'll be happy. It's free. Subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, subscribe if you want, and also check YouTube channel. So we'll be probably posting some games against AI that I will do with handicap training. I just set up the stuff today, needed to do something, so we'll do that. And all the VODs are there on YouTube, so you can go take a look there. I just pretend today didn't happen. Yeah, sometimes you need to just move on, but still try to review each game, even if you lose them, because usually the part you learn the most, I'll say, is try to review. If you just play and don't review, it isn't really yeah, good for your improvement. If your goal is try to improve, definitely review each time you play. And the best would be to like have someone a bit stronger than you can play against, and then review the board, review on the board if you can, or even online. Try to ask for review each time you play. That will be kind of best. But yeah, if not, the AI could be still a good tool. So I guess that's it for the day. So yeah, hope you have a nice day. And if Smog is not streaming, maybe, and there's no one today. Yeah. Okay, anyways, thank for the support and have a nice day, and see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, bye.